everybody? It's your boy Mikey Hayasu. Welcome to the Hayasu Bros. Today, we have the final part. Oh, hold up. Today, we have the final part of Collected Miscellany, man. This has been great, bruh. I ain't gonna hold you, bruh. I cannot wait to really watch the rest of this, man. Man, let me tell you something. I love Genshin Impact so far, man. For real, like this is crazy, bro. Like I'm literally about to get a little setup just so I can record some gameplay with y'all. All I really need to get is like a table. Cause I got a laptop already. I need like a table, lights, a webcam, and a monitor. Really, I need a monitor, and I said lights already, right? Yeah. So all I need is that, and I can do a little setup for y'all guys, for real, man. Like, I can't wait. All I need is those things. And I was thinking about getting like a whole, like, you know, a whole computer. And nah, I'm not doing all that. At least not now. I'm just going to get like a monitor. And then, you know, I can use my laptop to, you know, boom, on my TV or whatever to, like, you know, do whatever I got to do. And I could use I could get a speaker too as well. I need a speaker. Oh, no. I need a mic. I need a microphone. So the microphone, monitor, a table, lights, and a webcam. So I need to get those things, and then I will be starting some Genshin Impact gameplays. I'm thinking about going live on YouTube and doing Genshin Impact like live streams, or I'll do like videos of myself doing Genshin Impact first, you know, upload it. Like probably like do like an hour and a half maybe, and then, you know, I'll do live streams here and there, and you know, we're gonna have a good time, man. So yes, I am manifesting either either early February or mid-February. I'm not too sure. Around that time though, I should be able to get everything together. So yes, we are gonna start reacting to this is what, video 14. Yes, it's video 14. Kamisato Ayato. That is the Kamisato Ayato. That's the brother of the Ayaka. So we're about to go ahead and tune in. If you haven't done so already, make sure y'all join the Twitch, because I'll also live stream there as well for Genshin Impact. Make sure y'all go ahead and join the Twitch. It'll be in the description down below. And if you want to talk to me about Genshin Impact and videos y'all want me to react to about Genshin Impact or any anime out there, y'all come join the Discord, all right? Without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, man, let's get right into it, man. Kamisato Ayato. Reflection of the moon and the flowers. Okay.
Surrounding the epicenter of power is a tangled web of powerful factions where vested interests.
Final part, guys. Final part.
Work beneath the surface. For someone to not only rise to the top in this environment, but also maintain stability, they must be exceptionally shrewd and highly skilled. Anyone who hopes to meet the man at the top would be wise to first make sure that they know exactly whose side they're on.
What's that? Join you for a walk? Why not?
Kamisato Ayato is the Yashiro commissioner. As heir to his clan, he has trained for this role all his life, including in the martial arts. His fighting style channels the power of Heizou through the forms of Kamisato art. A strong current hides beneath the tranquil surface, ready to overwhelm his foes like a flash flood. To the clan leader whose every meal is prepared for him by his staff, cooking is not a necessity, but a pastime.
So you can cook, okay.
When Kamisato Ayato cooks a perfect dish, he has a chance to obtain a suspicious dish of the same kind.
So does everybody has that like ability?
Ayato's normal attack can combo up to 5 slashes, dealing physical damage.
That's my first question.
His charged attack consumes a set amount of stamina to charge forward and perform the EI technique, dealing physical damage. Tap his elemental skill to shift positions and enter the Takime Kurikanka state. After this shift, a watery illusion forms in Ayato's original position, After forming, the watery illusion will explode if enemies are near or when its duration ends, dealing AoE hydro damage. While in the Takemiguri Kanka state, Ayato unleashes rapid Shinsuken attacks.
I like that.
Converting his normal attack damage into AoE hydro damage that cannot be overridden. After a Shinsuken attack hits an enemy, Ayato receives the Namisen effect, which increases Shinsuken attack damage based on his current max HP. The maximum number of Namisen stacks starts.
Or I was just not trying to count like how much like are you able to hit
once per set time period, and disappear when the Takemiguri Kanka state ends.
I love that spinning attack right there, bro. You saw that last video.
Ayato's resistance to interruption is increased, but he cannot perform charged or plunging attacks.
Okay.
After unlocking the talent Minio Matoishi Kiyotaki, Ayato receives 2 Namisen stacks immediately after casting his elemental skill. And when the watery illusion explodes, Ayato gains a Namisen effect equivalent to the maximum number of stacks.
That's crazy. Suiyu.
When Ayato unleashes his elemental burst, he unveils a garden of purity that silences the cacophony within. While this space exists, bloom water blades rain down continuously, attacking enemies within range and dealing hydro damage.
That's
attack damage of characters within this space.
That's out of fire, honestly. If there's like a lot of enemies, you can do that.
Face of the moon in its midst.
That's fire.
But it regains its composure the moment after they pass. After unlocking the talent Michiyuku Hagetsu, when Ayato is not on the field, if his elemental energy is below a certain threshold, he continuously regains energy. Kamisato Ayato keeps a low profile and rarely shows his true talents.
Why?
When those lured into a false sense of security seek to move against him, he is only too happy to deal with them himself. The Shinsuken is Ayato's
I guess you want to be like a kept secret, I guess.
During battle, Ayato coordinates with his teammates to produce hydro-based elemental reactions and take down groups of enemies with a barrage of Shinsuken strikes to gain the upper hand. When energy is full, Ayato unleashes his elemental burst.
His burst is fire.
Garden of Purity, which increases party members' normal attack damage and sets the stage for further elemental reactions to flush out.
And then it's still raining down. I thought he was gonna do something crazy. That little
Many years ago, the
portal
Yashiro
thing.
Commission faced upheaval for their transgressions. The Kamisato clan survives today because they found favor in the eyes of a god, but they bear an eternal obligation to be guardians of the divine. If you ask the head of the Kamisato clan what he truly holds sacred, I dare say the will of the gods would not be his answer. And so, though Kamisato Ayato appears to handle his affairs with consummate ease, when all is said and done, he is simply an ordinary soul caught between the divine and the mundane. If there comes a day when the instruction of the gods conflicts with that which he is sworn to protect, how then will he preserve his delicately maintained stability?
Okay, Kamisato. Kamisato family, okay. Well, we already saw the sister and then we already saw like the brother, so that's enough from them for now, I think. So let's go to 13. Yelan. Yelan? Wait, what's her name again? Yelan, yes.
In the business of national security, the public eye poses many restrictions.
If I'm not mistaken, Yelan is the
it helps to bring in special talent.
the
Someone
girl,
who can move
blue hair
freely
girl.
between different circles, covering their tracks as they go. But be warned, this kind of collaboration could cost you, so make sure it's worth the price.
I want to see what she does.
Who's our target this time?
She a bad one.
Is a master of the bow, whose hydrovision takes her abilities to new heights. Stronger and more daring than most, she thrives in dangerous situations.
That thing on her wrist.
Getting her enemies slowly but surely into her trap. For Yelan, staying alert to new intel of all kinds is second nature. Wherever she goes, whatever she does, she always returns with a wealth of resources.
We know.
When Yelan is dispatched
we saw that in like in the demo.
Expedition in Liu, she will obtain increased rewards.
Damn!
Yelan's normal attack can
was
come off
balling.
4 consecutive shots,
Okay.
dealing physical
What does the
damage.
thing on her wrist do though? I know I have to
The
do
attack
something.
button executes a more precise shot that deals increased damage. While aiming, flowing water accumulates on the arrowhead. A fully charged arrow deals hydro damage on hit.
Okay.
After leaving combat for a short time, Yelan gains the breakthrough effect, which greatly decreases the charge time of her next aimed shot,
Oh.
and fires a breakthrough barb at full charge. The breakthrough barb deals AoE hydro damage
All 3
that
of them.
scales based on Yelan's max HP. When she casts her elemental skill, Yelan moves rapidly using her lifeline, latching onto and marking enemies as she goes, tapping
Lifeline.
and holding the skill.
Yo, that reminded me of Apex. The
When tapped, Yelan rapidly dashes.
hold on.
forward
I know the
short
character. Y'all know the character I'm talking about. It's the girl that like I don't know if it's like a portal thing, but like she can make one of those like little portals, like from one location, and then she can go to the other location. I forgot what her name was, but she's from Apex. It reminded me about that a little bit. Not gonna lie.
distance. While held, Yelan remains in a rapid movement state.
They
and
sound like
gains
something like
increased
that,
resistance to
not like
interruption while in
like
that state.
similar,
During
not
this
too
time,
similar to like
Yelan
what I
can
saw in
control the
Apex, but
direction she sprints in, and
something
can
like
press the
that.
skill again
That's
to
fire.
exit the rapid movement state. Using this skill, she can quickly approach groups of enemies while easily avoiding some of their attacks.
their attacks, like
Furthermore,
that's
it
crazy.
helps her explore the surrounding terrain more rapidly.
Damn, that's
When
crazy.
rapid movement ends, Lifeline will explode.
Oh, okay,
and
that's
deal
fine. I like that
damage
move.
to marked enemies based on Yelan's max HP.
Oh,
Also, when Lifeline explodes, the number of enemies
Yelan's
marked
kinda cool,
affects
bruh.
her chance to gain the breakthrough effect. The more enemies marked, the higher the chance to gain the effect.
ah,
Game's up. Fun's over.
oh,
When Yelan unleashes her elemental burst, she deals AoE hydro damage to nearby enemies and creates an exquisite throw to assist in battle.
damn.
Exquisite throw follows the active character, and when they perform a normal attack, or Yelan's lifeline explodes and hits an enemy, exquisite throw will join in the attack, dealing hydro damage based on Yelan's max HP.
Look at that. Look at the
After
dice.
unlocking the talent Adapt with Ease, the active character's damage dealt gradually increases while exquisite throw
I
is
like that.
present.
Oh,
If
okay,
the
okay.
elemental burst is cast again while this effect is active, the effect will be cleared. Before the fun of guessing the enemy's next move begins, Yelan inspects her hand and tallies up her strengths. After unlocking the talent Turn Control, Yelan's max HP is increased. Based on the number of elemental types in the
That added to her. What's it
elemental
called?
types, the greater the
I
increase.
forgot what they call it.
Wherever there is intrigue, Yelan is in the background, quietly weaving her web. By the time her prey notices, it's already too late. In battle, Yelan likes
chakra,
to open with her
alongside with her
breakthrough
chakra.
before using her elemental skill to approach nearby enemies.
No,
She
I had to think
ensnares
about
her
that real
targets
quick.
with lifeline, then lets it explode and deal damage. After the explosion, if she has the breakthrough effect, Yelan may follow up with another breakthrough bomb to inflict further damage.
Man,
When energy is full, Yelan unleashes her elemental burst to create an exquisite throw, providing hydro damage and a
look
damage
at that.
boost,
Beating them up.
so the team can round up the remaining foes.
I like her. I actually do like
It's a
her.
cruel and
Her
perilous
moveset.
thing. It bodes only ill
And her elemental
lurking
burst.
in dark places like the chasm. To me, that place is the epitome of human misfortune.
Oh,
People died there, far from their homes. People with hopes and dreams, dutiful to the bitter end. Different motivations resulted in the same tragic conclusion. People ought to fear disaster, unless they can learn to draw strength from their fear.
okay.
Perhaps Yelan
I like
is
that.
just such a unique case. Undeterred by fate's cruel design,
Okay.
there is no path she will not go down in the pursuit of secrets. But what if, one day, she descends into a place from which there is no escape? I am curious by which of her many sides would she see herself be remembered?
Ooh. What is it about you, Yelan? Okay. Damn. That's... Wow. I don't even know what to say about that. That's... Wow. 12. Let me see. 12 minutes. Okay. Where do we want to see Nahida, man?
You may be forgiven for wondering how an organization as chaotic as the Arataki gang has managed to survive as long as it has,
Kuki Shinobu.
despite the near-daily conflict they stir up and frequent stints in jail. Somehow, the fallout of their antics is successfully contained time and again. Luckily for them, the Arataki gang does have one member who actually has their head screwed on.
Oh, that's her. And you know what? She was always mentioning about being in a gang. That's the gang that she's in.
Don't tell me they did it again.
Electro. Oh my god. You know I like the
Shinobu doesn't go looking
electric
for trouble, but it
powers.
always finds its way to her via the company she keeps.
abilities
This
and
gives
stuff.
her a wealth of experience in cleaning up after others. No matter how tricky
So
things
she never
get,
takes that,
Shinobu is always able to help her friends out of a tight spot with the aid of her electrovision,
That's what's up.
deftly diffusing the situation every time. If there were qualifications for expedition expertise, Kuki Shinobu would likely be certified at the highest level. When Kuki Shinobu is dispatched on a 20-hour expedition in Inazuma, she will obtain increased rewards. Kuki Shinobu's normal attack can combo up to 4 strikes, dealing physical damage to enemies.
See that
Her
again?
charged attack consumes a certain amount of stamina to perform 2
she
swift
did something
strikes
else.
to
She
the
was
front,
jumping with
dealing
it.
physical damage. When she casts her elemental skill, Shinobu consumes some HP to create a ring of sanctification, dealing electro damage to surrounding enemies.
Okay. Oh, and
The
then she
ring
can
of
heal herself, yeah.
sanctification follows the active character and periodically deals electro damage to nearby enemies, while also healing active characters nearby.
That is crazy. And
The
she
healing
still
amount
heals.
scales with
Alright,
Shinobu's
I like
max
that.
HP.
Yeah.
HP consumed by her elemental skill will not decrease her HP lower than a certain level. After unlocking the talent Breaking Free, when Kuki Shinobu's HP is low, she will gain an increased healing bonus. Though the Arataki gang causes her no end of trouble, it's the one place Kuki Shinobu has the freedom to be herself.
Okay.
After unlocking the talent Heart's Repose, the healing effect and damage
Ah!
from the Sanctifying Ring will increase based on Shinobu's elemental mastery.
I want to see an elemental burst.
I'll settle this.
When
Whoa.
Shinobu unleashes her elemental burst, she stabs her blade into the ground, creating a field. that
Okay. So she gotta be near the enemies to do
field
that.
deals continuous
Okay.
electro damage based on
Not bad,
Shinobu's
not
max
bad.
HP. When she casts her elemental burst, if Shinobu's HP is low, the field will last longer.
Okay. That's a plus.
Kuki Shinobu is uncertain of the criteria for obtaining a vision, but that doesn't stop her from taking full advantage of its power. In combat, Shinobu supports her teammates by using her elemental skill to create a ring of sanctification. Besides healing nearby active characters, the ring also creates ideal conditions for elemental reactions, allowing her teammates to easily gain the upper hand. When energy is full, Shinobu unleashes her elemental burst, creating a cleansing field.
That's
It
crazy.
deals continuous electro damage to enemies with AoE, paving the way to a decisive victory. To most,
I like Electro.
the world
I like it.
provides boundless possibilities, and people
all,
are
like, the
free to
elements, I
make
like
their own
Electro.
choices, as long as they are ready to accept the consequences.
Oh,
Fortunately, Kuki Shinobu is a talented individual,
she is.
and the troubles stirred up by the Arataki gang are a price worth paying for her freedom. To thank Kujo Sara for an introduction, Shinobu once treated her to drinks at Uyu Restaurant.
Ooh, okay.
I doubt that the Tenryo Commission General could have ever imagined a throwaway comment she made over drinks with her friend would end up ensuring the longevity of the Arataki gang, cementing their
I like
place
that.
as a thorn in her side for years to come.
She is in the gang after all. I wonder if she'll ever break out of it. I don't think she will. But someone was trying to call me. Give me 1 second. All right, we back. Let's go. Shikanoin? That's how you say
Technically
it?
speaking, the Tenryou Commission has no formal position called
Detective.
However, formal or not,
And I'm guessing that's
Yoshin
him.
Shikanoin is indisputably the Commission's top sleuth. And every co-worker and criminal he has ever met has come to refer to him as the famous detective.
Ooh.
Even the most rigid of rules will bend to accommodate extraordinary
All right,
talent.
so we got a detective here.
And so the young prodigy detective's reputation only continues to grow.
I'm on the case.
Heizou prefers to avoid physical combat and prides himself on winning battles with his intellect. However, even he admits that sometimes the martial arts skills that his father made him learn are vital when defending himself in the pursuit of justice.
I mean, of course, yeah. Gotta fight somehow.
Although cracking cases is a detective's core duty, Heizou believes his true calling lies in preventing would-be criminals from ever committing crimes in the first place.
There must be a lot of criminals if you have detectives
when
and stuff.
Heizou is in the party, he reduces sprinting stamina consumption for your own party members, making exploration faster. Heizou's normal attack performs up to 5 strikes that deal anemo damage. His charged attack consumes a set amount of stamina to perform a sweeping kick, dealing anemo damage.
Okay.
Tap Heizou's elemental skill to wield this.
I like the fact it's like hand-in-hand combat. That's the first person I've seen that like uses like actual hand-to-hand combat.
Energy, and allows Heizou to obtain up to 4 stacks of the declension.
I like that. Mixed martial
which
arts.
increases the power of the next elemental skill. When the skill button is released, or the skill finishes charging, Heizou strikes forward, dealing anemo damage.
I like that, actually. I really do.
When Heizou possesses 4 declension stacks, the conviction effect is produced, further increasing the damage and AoE of the next elemental skill. After unlocking the talent's paradoxical practice, Shikanoin Heizou will gain 1 declension stack when he triggers a swirl reaction on the field. This effect can only be gained once per short period. Strategic use of this effect allows Heizou to quickly gain declension stacks and increase the power of the elemental skill.
Okay. Woo! How fast?
Instincts enable Heizou to quickly pinpoint the motive and method behind a crime. His sheer brilliance means that many aspire to one day partner with him on a case.
I might just, yeah, I might just partner with him.
After Heizou's elemental skill hits an opponent, the elemental mastery of all other party members is increased for a limited time.
Confess!
When Heizou
Wind
unleashes
Master
his elemental
kick.
burst, he leaps into the air and kicks the Fudo-style vacuum slugger towards the enemy. The vacuum slugger explodes on hit, creating a wind tunnel that pulls in nearby objects and opponents.
I like the fact that he's not using no sword,
When vacuum slugger hits
no
enemies
bow and
with
arrow.
hydro,
That's cool to me. That's so
cryo,
cool to
or
me.
electro. It afflicts them with Windbuster Iris. Moments later, Windbuster Iris explodes and dissipates, dealing AoE damage of the corresponding
Fire.
elemental type.
I like that.
Vacuum Slugger can inflict a maximum of 4 enemies with the Windbuster Iris. A single enemy cannot be affected by irises of different elemental types at the same time. Though Shikanoin Heizou always chooses brains over brawn,
I can
he
see.
is nimble and well practiced in the martial arts of his clan. This, plus his keen sense of battle judgment, makes him more competent at close quarters combat than most imagine. In battle, the elemental skill is Heizou's main means of attack. A smart offensive allows him to rack up declension stacks and unleash a more powerful elemental skill. When energy is
It's
full,
like that.
Heizou unleashes his elemental burst
burst.
and uses the vacuum slugger to deal anemo
Off.
damage. By effectively coordinating with his teammates, Heizou can afflict enemies with the Windbuster Iris, lowering their defenses while assisting
What?
his allies.
Ooh, okay. I like it. I really like his
For most detectives, finding
style.
the truth is the end goal of every case. Once the file is closed and the criminal brought to justice, the satisfied sleuth sits back and congratulates themselves on a job well done. But even a job well done is not enough for Heizou. Finding the truth is good, but finding a way to dissuade criminals in the first place is even better.
I feel that.
If it were anyone
Okay, I
else,
feel that.
I would laugh off their delusions of grandeur. Surely no single detective could hope to reduce crime through the sheer weight of their reputation. And yet, in the case of Shiganoi and Heizou, I find myself entertaining a faint and uncharacteristic sense of optimism. With that said, it is a pity that a detective of his caliber was unavailable to take on the case of the deicide of the God of Contracts.
Whoa, what's all that about? What was all that about? The deicide of the... look like...
Of the
deicide of the God of Contracts. What's all that about? What? You see, that things like that makes me wonder. Things just like that makes me wonder. But we're gonna leave that. Alright. Alright, number 10. Alright.
Compared to ferocious beasts.
Oh, hold up.
It's hard to imagine placid plants ever posing a serious threat to humans.
I usually call him the nature guy, so he's around nature. So
Vegetation grows unchecked. There is no telling what dangers may lurk within.
I like that part of the world
So
too.
never underestimate the rainforest, for life is a formidable force. If you're hoping to pass through the Avidia forest without incident, you would be wise to heed the stern warnings of the Forest Watcher.
The Forest Watcher.
I'll lead the way.
Like, it's so peaceful.
Tighnari believes that the best thing to do with knowledge is to utilize it effectively in everyday life. Applying
Okay.
his botanical expertise in the use of his dendrovision has helped him to both advance his research and protect the rainforest's ecosystem.
Okay.
To be an effective forest watcher requires a keen, observant pair of eyes.
Right.
When Tighnari is in your party, the location of resources unique to Sumeru will appear on your minimap, making it easier to gather supplies.
Oh, that's cool.
Tighnari's normal attack can combo up
Bow
to
and
4
arrow.
consecutive shots, dealing physical damage. With a charged attack, Tighnari executes a more precise aimed shot that deals increased damage.
Alright.
The shot has different effects depending on how long the charging lasts. At charge level 1, Tighnari fires a dendro-infused arrow that deals dendro damage. At charge level 2, Tighnari fires a wreath arrow that deals dendro damage.
Okay. I might have to keep
Several
using charge
cluster
level
bloom arrows are
2.
generated that will auto-target nearby enemies and deal further dendro damage. When the talent Keen Sight is unlocked, after Tighnari fires a wreath arrow, his elemental mastery will be increased for a limited
I
time.
wonder what his elemental burst is.
Tighnari's elemental skill throws a Vinyana Stormheart ahead of him that deals AoE dendro damage, and creates a Vinyana Kanda field, which summons strange illusions to taunt enemies and draw their fire.
Okay.
Also, Tighnari gains the Vinyana Suffusion effect that decreases the charging time of the next wreath arrow. This effect will dissipate once the duration ends, or after Tighnari has fired a certain number of wreath arrows.
I'll uproot you.
Okay, so a whole bunch of arrows.
When Tighnari
All at
unleashes
once.
his elemental burst, he harnesses the power of germination and fires 6 Tanglevine tendrils that automatically
tendrils.
target enemies and deal dendro damage. After the Tanglevine
Not bad, though.
tendrils hit their target, a second wave of tendrils is produced that also auto-target enemies and deal dendro damage. After studying the properties of a diverse range of plants, Tighnari gained a wealth of new insight into dendro-infused arrows. After unlocking the talent Scholarly Blade, for every point of elemental mastery Tighnari possesses, his charged attack and elemental burst damage are increased. Damage can only be increased up to a certain
I
level.
kind of like it now. At first I was like,
Poorly prepared hikers and fierce monsters are constant troubles in the rainforest. An earnest, informative lecture is sufficient to deal with the former. But in the case of the latter,
It's still alright though.
Tighnari shows no mercy. During battle, Tighnari first uses his elemental skill to create a Vinyana Kanda field to taunt enemies and obtain the Vinyana Suffusion effect. From a safe vantage point, he can now quickly charge and fire wreath arrows to deal dendro damage to enemies. When
Okay, not
energy
bad.
is full, Tighnari unleashes his
Elemental
elemental
burst.
burst, firing Tanglevine tendrils that pursue enemies. 2 waves of Tanglevines will home in on enemies to root out the problem at the source.
Not bad. Not bad.
Even as I speak, strange events that I cannot comprehend are unfolding in Sumeru City. Fortunately for Tighnari, though he lacks knowledge of the full situation, his intuition has saved him from becoming entangled in it.
You know what? That's good.
However profound and esoteric knowledge may be, it does not equal virtue. Elitism and deceit can lead to no good. Ironically, the academia sages who manage knowledge neither comprehend the true meaning of knowledge, nor understand the yearnings of the human heart. Though Tighnari has rejected them several times, still their pleas come time after time to his door. Let's see just where exactly the path of stubbornness and ignorance will lead them in the future.
Okay. Not bad at all. Let's move on to 9. If I can get there. No. Yeah, 9 right here. Okay. Collei?
Some time ago,
Sunny green
the forest
fields.
rangers of Gandharvaville welcomed a new trainee to their ranks. She's a warm-hearted girl with a radiant smile, always ready to help a forest trekker in need.
Okay, I'm guessing
Like
she's
the
with
hardiest plants in the forest, her will to live runs deep, seemingly unbreakable despite.
I thought she was
the
like
traumas
with
of past.
the other guy that we just now saw.
Trainee Forest Ranger Collei, reporting.
Oh, trainee for okay. Yes, she is.
Mondstadt gave Collei an opportunity to turn things around, and now Sumeru provides her with a place to grow. Here, she will support those around her with her newly acquired power of Dendro. Good things come to those who are willing to work toward their dreams. When Collei is in the party, she reduces gliding stamina consumption for your own party members, making exploration faster.
Okay.
Collei's normal attack can combo up to 4 consecutive shots, dealing physical damage. With a charged attack, Collei executes a more precise aimed shot that deals increased damage. While aiming, Dendro
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing as
a fully charged arrow will deal Dendro damage.
the forest keeper, the forest
Collei's
watcher.
elemental skill throws a floral ring that deals 1 bout of Dendro damage to each target it hits. The floral ring will return after a set time, dealing further Dendro damage on the way back. After unlocking the talent Floral Sidewinder, if one of your own party members triggers a Burning, Quicken, Aggravate, Spread, Bloom, Hyperbloom, or Burden reaction before the floral ring returns, the floral ring will grant the character the Sprout effect on its return. The Sprout effect deals Dendro damage to nearby enemies for a set
It was
time
moving
based on Collei's
quick
attack.
as heck.
If the Sprout effect is triggered again,
Yo, I might need that. I might need to put her as my squad. I'm not gonna lie, just because of that. Oh, that's her elemental burst.
Collei's elemental burst
see that
brings
again?
her trusty assistant Cullen Anba into the battle, causing an explosion that
Like
deals
they went
AoE Dendro
ballistic.
damage and creates
That's not
a
bad.
Cullen Anba zone. Cullen Anba
That's not bad at all.
within the zone, dealing further AoE Dendro damage. Plant life thrives in the Sumeru forests, like the hope rejuvenated in Collei's life. After unlocking the talent The Languid Wood, when a character in the Cullen Anba zone triggers a Burning, Quicken, Aggravate, Spread, Bloom, Hyperbloom, or Burden
That's
reaction,
crazy.
the zone's duration will be extended. A given Cullen Anba zone's duration may only be extended in this way by up to a limited amount. The time that Collei once spent on the run taught her a wealth of survival and combat skills. Though still a trainee forest ranger, her Dendro vision gives her the ability to hold her own in many challenging situations.
Alright.
In battle, Collei focuses on casting her elemental skill.
That's like the I ain't gonna lie, that's like one of the best elemental bursts I've seen so far.
This
One of
enables
them.
her teammates to deal greater damage through more elemental reactions. When her energy is full, Collei summons Cullen Anba, whose Cullen Anba zone deals continuous Dendro damage to her and creates a fertile ground for elemental
Look at all these elemental bursts going on.
teammates, The zone can be extended and exploited long enough to root out every last one.
Damn. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Growth means different things to different people.
Yes.
Some simply wish to grow up in peace, while others pursue loftier goals.
Yep. That's true.
As for Collei, she believes that overcoming her past is a necessary step on the long journey to the future she pursues.
What is the future?
Wise, for to overcome is to move forward, not to wallow endlessly in the past. Pity that my former travel companion, for all their years of rumination, lacks Collei's clarity on this.
Whoa, okay.
Or perhaps some situations are simply too complex to be resolved by good intentions and honest effort alone.
Collei, okay. Alright. I like her, actually. Especially that, bruh, yeah. 8. Okay, where's the name? Dory. Oh, hold up.
I first met Dory long before she was the
that's a different narrator.
resourceful merchant that you know today, but I could already see that.
I think when somebody said that the narrator was Klei's mom.
It was simply brimming with confident determination, such focus, such passion. Now, what kind of grand sorceress would I be if I didn't offer her just a little assistance? I dare say my instincts were right on the Mora. That little investment turned out to be one of the best I've ever made.
Come on, let's go. There's a fortune to be made.
Electro.
A keen merchant
Fired.
like Dory wouldn't dream of
Love
turning
that.
away a perfectly good business deal just because the customer demands the impossible. No. So long as the price is right on your tall order, Lord Sangama Bay will personally make sure that all your
That little thing she was
orders
sitting
are
on is attacking too. That's fire, man. I like it.
Any deals that pass through Dory's hands seem to magically yield extra returns.
Okay.
When Dory crafts character and weapon enhancement materials, she has a chance to recover some of the materials used, which can be set aside for emergencies. Dory's normal attack causes her genie to combo up to 3 strikes that deal physical damage to enemies. Hold the attack button and the genie drains stamina over time to perform a continuous spinning attack on nearby enemies, dealing physical damage. When the spinning stops, the genie unleashes one final extra strong strike that launches smaller
That's cool.
enemies
Oh.
within range. Dory's
That's a claymore? What's going on?
Elemental skill fires troubleshooter shots from her spirit
That looks like a
warning,
claymore.
dealing electro damage to enemies. To sweeten the deal,
Oh,
when
okay.
troubleshooter shots hit their target,
That was that same one that he was using just now.
That
Okay.
automatically truck down their nearby enemies and deal extra electro damage just for good measure. After unlocking the talent Compound Interest, when the troubleshooter shots or after-sales service rounds from Dory's elemental skill hit enemies, Dory will restore elemental energy to herself based on her energy recharge rate.
Okay.
Each elemental
That's a
skill
nice-
allows for 1 energy recharge only. Energy can be
a nice
redeemed
add
only
to
up to a
it.
certain limit. Terms and conditions apply.
Magic lamp.
Oh, okay.
When Dory unleashes her elemental burst, she summons the genie from
Feel
her
a
ledge
genie-
to provide
genie,
her
yeah.
customers with a plethora of services. The genie connects to a nearby character, causing them to become affected by electro. The connected character will continuously restore HP based on Dory's max HP and will also steadily regenerate energy.
Okay, so it follows them. Okay, that's fire. Okay, I like it. I like that a lot.
It will deal crits of electro damage to them at set intervals.
That is fire.
Only one genie can exist at one time.
Of course.
An astute merchant like Dory spots business opportunities everywhere she looks. She must always be ready to provide customers with the perfect solution at a moment's notice. After unlocking the talent An Eye for Gold, when a character connected to the genie triggers an electrocharged superconduct overloaded quicken aggravate hyperbloom or an electro
That is fire, bro. The way how it just follows you and stuff, and you get HP out of it. Fire.
This effect can only be triggered once within a set period of time. Any merchant worth their mora must have keen foresight, and Dory figures out just what her customers need before they've even realized themselves. That's why adventurers heading toward danger always seem to find a certain petite peddler waiting for them just where the going starts to get tough. After entering battle, Dory fires her troubleshooter shots to deal electro damage to enemies with the after-sales service numerous rounds following up after the initial delivery. When her energy is full, Dory summons forth the genie within the lamp to provide support to her teammates.
Yep.
The genie can connect to a nearby character, causing them to regenerate energy and restore HP.
That is.
By moving the
I like that one. I like that one a lot.
connection with the genie can be adjusted, dealing electro damage to enemies while offering customers a
Yo, Electro is. Oh my gosh. Ah! How quick she was moving.
I've traveled all over the world, met countless people, and helped plenty of them along the way. But Dory is one of the very few who still keeps in touch.
Okay.
I'm not interested in her paying me back, but I do admire her bold and daring mercantile methods. Doing business is just like adventuring and inventing. You must go big or go home. You mustn't be skittish and easily deterred. So for my purposes, Dory is a superb partner, and I am only too delighted to place the most ingenious of my personal inventions into her capable hands.
Okay.
An old astrologer
Someone
said
did
I
tell me that it was the narrator that was narrating the person that was narrating what's Klee's mother. Is this one specifically her still, or is it somebody different? I could be wrong about that. Now thinking about it, now like hearing her, you know.
Yet, so we'll continue business as normal.
Dory. Hi, Dory. Okay. 7.
Many in Sumeru make it
back
their
to this
life's
one.
goal to be a scholar, some for the pursuit of truth and knowledge, but there are also those who have other intentions. After all, if you find a niche research topic and manage to secure academia funding, you're set for life. But if this sounds too good to be true, that's because it usually is.
Okay.
The academia is a millennia-old institution, and those working to ensure its continued longevity have zero tolerance for those trying to...
Okay, now I remember who he is, bro. Oh, how much you want to bet that his elemental burst was that little like thing that he be doing, the claw thingy that he has? Oh my god, that joint is fire to me, man.
Enables Cyno to manipulate the electro element and to summon a divine spirit to
Electro
aid him in the
element,
cause of
bro.
delivering
Ah!
justice. The General Mahamatra gained his formidable reputation not through empty posturing, but by tracking down wayward scholars and bringing them to justice. And because of his tracking prowess, these trips often end up more bountiful than expected. Cyno gains increased rewards when dispatched on a 20-hour expedition within Sumeru. Cyno's normal attack can combo up to 4 strikes with his polearm, dealing physical damage.
Okay.
Using his charged attack, Cyno consumes a certain amount of stamina.
I remember
to
saying I
launch
like that
forward,
little move that he
dealing physical
does.
damage to
I remember
enemies
saying
along
that.
the way. Cast Cyno's elemental skill to perform a high-speed dash, dealing electro damage to enemies in his path.
Through me, justice is...
I knew it. I knew it.
Cyno's
I
elemental
knew it.
burst summons a divine spirit to possess him. He morphs into the Pact Sworn Path Clearer, causing damage dealt by his normal, charged, and plunging attacks. to be
Ooh,
converted
that's
to
so
electric
fire,
damage
bro.
That cannot be overridden. In this state, Cyno's elemental
Like,
mastery and
man.
resistance to interruption
Oh
are
my
increased,
gosh, yo.
and he gains immunity to damage dealt by electrocharged reactions. The Pact Sworn Path Clearer state ends after
I
a
wish
set
he was
duration,
looking like that normally.
when Cyno
Like, he looks so
leaves the
cool.
field. When Cyno is in the Pact Sworn Path Clearer state,
Oh, I like that-
his
I like that
elemental
move.
skill changes, instead unleashing a mortuary
Ah.
which deals thunderous AoE electro damage
I like that
and
one.
extends the duration of Pact Sworn Path Clearer.
Nope. Ah.
Once the General Mahamatra has you in his sights, the best option is to admit your guilt.
Oh.
Otherwise, you will find yourself the target of his relentless pursuit. After unlocking the talent Featherfall Judgment, when Cyno is in the Pact Sworn Path Clearer state, he will intermittently enter the Endseer state. If he casts his elemental skill while in this state, he will activate the Judication effect, increasing the damage of this elemental skill and firing off 3 Dust Stalker bolts that deal electro damage. After unlocking the talent Authority over the 9 Bows. Damage dealt by Cyno's normal attack and Duststalker bolts while in the Pact Sworn Path Clearer state is increased based on Cyno's elemental mastery.
Okay, yeah, he's fire. He's
Break the Academia
OP,
code at your
man.
peril, for as are Cyno's
As I
jokes,
expected, though.
so too is his judgment. No laughing matter. Cyno starts battle by casting his elemental skill, dealing electro damage to enemies and building up elemental energy.
alright.
When his energy is full, he unleashes his elemental burst to enter
Yo,
the
who's
Pact
stopping
Sworn
that?
Path Clearer state, then deals electro damage to enemies with normal
All of that,
attacks
with
and
all of
his
this
special
going on,
elemental skill, Mortuary
no one
Rite.
can't stop him.
By strategically using Mortuary Rite, he not only extends the Pact Sworn Path Clearer state, but also triggers the Judication effect to fire off Duststalker bolts and deliver final judgment upon the guilty.
Man.
In my travels across Teyvat, I've heard people say that curiosity was mankind's original sin. Perhaps everyone has the impulse to explore the deep secrets of the world, but only scholars can truly fulfill such ambitions. Cyno can relate to some degree. Placing the mysteries of the universe before scholars with a burning desire for knowledge would be like placing a dragon-themed deck from Genius Invocation TCG in front of him. Both are irresistible temptations. Perhaps the Academia established the mantra not principally to punish wayward scholars, but rather to protect them, because the gravest crimes committed in the name of wisdom may be beyond the mantra's ability to punish.
Man, oh my gosh, his elemental burst. I have a lot of favorite ones so far, but this one, I love that one. I love that one. I really do. I really do. All right, let me stop this one more time. This will be the final one I'm doing. Not the video, but like the final, like, you know what I mean. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh man. All right. So we're going to 6. Hold on. Stop. Candace, okay. Candace. Sea of the Golden Sand. Oh, that's the is that the girl from
In the eyes of many adventurers, merchants, and even mercenaries,
Candace.
Aru Village is the only
can't remember
safe
Candace.
haven in an otherwise treacherous desert.
Of course, when I see her, I'll
Though far
know.
from prosperous, it provides ample food and water to all who come here in need, as well as a bed for the night. On one condition: do not disturb the peace.
Now I know her. The different eyes. Okay.
Stay close.
As the sworn protector of Aru Village, Candace is highly adept with her shield and spear. With the aid of her hydrovision, she can fend off the strongest of storms and the fiercest of foes.
Beautiful, man.
Life is harsh in the hot and arid desert.
I
Strength
would
and
imagine.
endurance are the key to survival for those who dwell here. When Candace is in the party, the
Yeah, the
active
climb and
character
stuff,
benefits
man.
from reduced stamina consumption from climbing. Candace's normal attack can combo up to 4 strikes with her polearm, dealing physical damage.
Wait, she throws it?
Using her charged
Hold on.
attack, Candace
thought
consumes
she
a
threw it.
certain
It looked
amount
like
of
she threw
stamina
it.
to lunge forward, dealing physical damage to enemies along the way.
Or probably like a,
Tap Candace's elemental skill to perform a swift shield strike, dealing hydro damage to enemies in front. Hold her elemental skill, and she raises the shield to block attacks from nearby enemies.
Ooh, okay.
The shield
giving me-
absorbs damage based on her max HP.
She's giving me
and
Shield
offers
Hero
extra
vibes.
protection against hydro damage. The shield can remain until Candace finishes casting her elemental skill.
Alright.
After holding the skill for a fixed duration, Candace will finish charging her attack. Then, when the skill is released, its duration expires or the shield is broken, she performs a forward leaping strike that deals hydro damage. After unlocking the talent Aegis of Crossed Arrows, if Candace is hit while holding her elemental skill, she instantly finishes charging.
We shall prevail.
When Candace unleashes her elemental burst, she holds her weapon high to summon divine assistance, which deals AoE hydro damage based on her max HP, and continuously grants the prayer of the Crimson Crown state to the active character.
Okay. I was trying to say, where's her assistance at?
In this state, when a character's normal attack deals elemental damage to an enemy, the damage dealt is increased. Switching characters unleashes a rippling wave attack, dealing hydro damage to nearby enemies. This can only be triggered a limited number of times during Prayer of the Crimson Crown's duration.
Okay.
Additionally, characters wielding a sword, claymore, or polearm gain a hydro infusion while Prayer of the Crimson Crown is in effect. After unlocking the talent Celestial Dome of Sand, when a character under the effect of Prayer of the Crimson Crown deals elemental damage with a normal attack, damage dealt is increased based on Candace's max HP.
Okay.
Candace is a kind soul who is only too happy to stow her weapon when not needed. But anyone who mistakes her good nature for weakness and fails to respect the customs of Aru village should prepare to face the
So
consequences.
she does throw it. Okay.
When battle commences, Candace comes to the defense of the party, using her elemental skill to block the enemy's attack and perform a counterattack. When energy is full, she casts her elemental
Wait, how you
burst
just keep
to deal
switching the
AoE
characters
hydro
like,
damage
man.
and boost her teammates' normal attacks with the Prayer of the Crimson Crown status, then joins them in removing the unruly visitors from Aru village. There are many rumors about the village guardian with the one golden eye. They say that the sands are her spies, the storm winds are her servants.
Why does she only have
King
one,
Deshret
though?
flows in her veins, and that even the strongest
two.
of foes must yield at her command.
I love the look,
People who have
though, so.
lost their guardian deity often display the greatest interest in the gods. But having never seen a god with their own eyes, the far-fetched products of their naive imaginations are poor substitutes for reality. Yet despite being the subject of these fanciful rumors, Candace herself takes a much more sober view of things. A shield is but a tool, a polearm but a weapon, and what matters most is not the divine power a weapon contains, but the determination of the one who wields it.
Alright, Candace, alright. She is one interesting character. Physically and, you know, what we just now was hearing about at the end. Okay, we're going to number 5. 7 minutes, okay.
To the people of
What's going
Sumeria,
on? There we go. Full screen. Let's go.
who are accustomed to receiving concrete information from the Akasha, the arts are an abstract and intangible concept. What constitutes good art? Is there a way to quantify its value? These questions leave even the academia's most esteemed scholars at a loss. But to Nilou, art is the simplest and purest thing in the world. There is no barrier to entry, and everyone can appreciate its beauty.
Oh my goodness.
Where are we dancing today?
I knew that was that was the dancer. I knew it. I had a
May
feeling.
appear delicate, there is measured strength behind every step. Nilou integrates swordplay with agile footwork as she waltzes with the water to the aid of her ally.
Okay, start on them.
Dancing requires not only grace, but physical
White
endurance
G.
as well. That is why Nilou pays particular attention to her dietary intake.
Okay.
When Nilou achieves perfect cooking,
Gotta have a
dishes
good
with adventure-related
set body
effects,
to, you know,
she has a certain
I guess.
chance to double the product.
I feel you.
Nilou's normal attack can combo up to 3 strikes, dealing physical damage to enemies.
3? Okay. That's less than like
When using
the
her
others.
charged attack, Nilou consumes a certain amount of stamina to unleash a twirling strike, dealing physical damage.
And
When
she does
uses
like a
her
little like
elemental
dance
skill,
thing
Nilou
after.
enters the pirouette state, dealing hydro damage to nearby enemies based on her max HP. While in the pirouette state, using Nilou's normal attack or elemental skill triggers her sword dance stance or whirling step stance, respectively. While damage she deals is converted to hydro damage that cannot be overridden and is treated as elemental skill damage. While the pirouette state is active, Nilou's third stance will end this state and trigger a different effect depending on the stance.
Okay.
If Nilou's final stance is Sword Dance, she unleashes a luminous illusion that inflicts hydro damage to enemies it hits, while also gaining the Lunar Prayer effect. While Lunar Prayer is active, Nilou's normal attack is converted to a Sword Dance, and her final hit will unleash a luminous illusion.
She moves so
If
smoothly.
Nilou's final stance is Whirling Steps, she unleashes a whirling water wheel that deals AoE hydro damage.
Okay.
Also, a tranquility aura is created that follows your active character and applies the wet status to enemies in range. Nilou cannot perform charged attacks while the pirouette or lunar prayer status is active.
Damn.
Leaving the battlefield will remove the status.
Okay.
After unlocking the talent Court of Dancing Petals, if the party consists exclusively of Dendro and Hydro characters, including at least one of each, the third stance of Nilou's elemental skill, when executed, will confer the Golden Chalice's bounty effect on all nearby characters for a limited time.
So only specifically those
When a
types
character under the effects of
players.
Golden Chalice's bounty is hit by a Dendro attack, the elemental mastery of all
I'm sorry if
nearby
I'm so quiet, I'm
characters
just trying to,
is
like,
increased for a certain time. Additionally,
understand.
triggering a bloom reaction will produce a bountiful core instead of a Dendro core. The bountiful core's attack is treated as a post-bloom Dendro core attack, but it bursts more quickly and has a larger AoE than the Dendro core. Bountiful cores cannot trigger hyperbloom or burgeon reactions, and they share the same field limit as Dendro cores. Nilou's dancing style is the stuff of dreams, captivating her audience's hearts and bolstering their spirits.
She catching my heart, I ain't gonna lie. Let me
After
stop, I don't even know how
unlocking
old
the
she
Chalice
is.
dreamy dance of eons, bountiful cores triggered due to Golden Chalice's bounty deal increased damage based on how much of Nilou's max HP exceeds a given value. Bountiful core damage can only be
I can't wait
increased
to
in
know
this
like
manner
more
by
about
up
their
to a
stories,
certain
yo.
amount.
This dance is for you.
Oh, this is elemental. Whoa!
Nilou's
That
elemental
joint is
burst
beautiful.
Begins a dance of faraway dreams and melodic springs that causes a
That is
multitude of
beautiful.
distant
Nah,
levels to
hers
bloom,
is like
dealing AoE
a nice sight
hydro
to
damage
see.
based on Nilou's max
That was
HP.
beautiful just now. That caught me a little bit.
Enemies hit by the elemental burst will sustain the lingering Eon effect, which deals hydro damage after a short delay.
Okay.
To Nilou, there is little difference between battle and dance, since both can be used to resolve one's troubles. Most of Nilou's combat is centered around her elemental skill. She freely dances between her two stances, with Sword Dance allowing her to continuously inflict hydro damage via Lunar Prayer, and Whirling Steps setting the stage for follow-up elemental reactions through the persistent Tranquility Aura effect. With the right party composition, Nilou's third stance during the performance of her elemental skill grants the Golden Chalice's bounty effect to her teammates. Triggering the bloom reaction while this effect is active spawns special bountiful cores that deal greater damage to enemies. When her elemental energy is full, Nilou can use
do
her
elemental
elemental
burst.
burst to begin a dance of faraway dreams, dealing AoE hydro damage and applying the lingering Eon effect to any enemies hit. The lingering Eon follows up with a further attack after a short delay, ushering in the curtain call of Nilou's spectacular performance. I must stress that I am a warrior and in
Okay.
no way versed in the disciplines of song and dance. If anyone was expecting to hear my philosophical musings on these topics, I'm sorry to disappoint.
Damn, he ain't got no style. Come on.
But while I am
Gotta know a little bit of
connoisseur,
dancing and
even I
singing.
find myself moved once in a while by the sight of an extraordinary performance.
I can tell. Beautiful.
Even for the nation of wisdom, citing the pursuit of rationality as a justification for refusing to acknowledge the comfort that an audience can find in the arts is sheer arrogance. When groups clash, or human ideals conflict with the rules of the world around them, disputes of this nature most often arise from the inability to tolerate the existence of that which is different from oneself.
Nilou. Okay, the dancer. Okay. She's cool. Next, we have... As y'all know, she is my favorite so far in any Genshin Impact video I made. Nahida, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to react to Nahida. What's it called? Unraveling Wonders of the... It doesn't finish. Oh, I gotta click on it. Of the universe. Wait. Hold on. I've been waiting for this. Hold on. We're gonna check. All right, we good, right? Hold on. Let me... all right, we good. Hold on. I usually be checking anyways to see if it's like fully... Okay, all right. Let's go. Hold on. Let's go.
Lesser Lord
If I'm quiet, I'm sorry.
Is a
I'm
god
just
unlike any other.
admiring
As the god
this.
of wisdom, she has profound insight into the nature of all things.
As the god of
Yet
wisdom?
she has never had the opportunity to learn by doing. One may ask, how can a
Nahida.
god possess true wisdom in the absence
She's a
of
god. Okay. How can a god possess his true wisdom in the... Okay.
lived experience?
Dang.
All answers can be found in dreams, and she welcomes fellow truth seekers to dream
Along with her.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
I could say the same
Over
thing.
her years of confinement, Lesser Lord Kusanali has grown intensely curious about the world outside. Just through observing from afar, Nahida has learned enough to adapt to any situation.
I'm gonna say she's like more of a healer, the way how it looks.
Nahida's normal attack can perform up to 4 strikes that deal dendro damage.
I don't care. She's in my squad. I don't care.
The charged attack consumes a set amount of stamina to deal AoE dendro damage in
Let y'all know that right now.
after a short casting time. Tap Nahida's elemental skill to cast dendral bonds that deal
Okay.
AoE dendro damage. Of the enemy's hit, a certain number will be marked with the seed of Skanda.
And they still get damage off of that.
Hold her elemental skill to enter aiming mode and target enemies
not
within a
good?
certain
Ah.
range. Nahida benefits from increased resistance to interruption while in this mode. Aiming mode lasts for a limited duration, and only a limited number of enemies can be selected as targets. Release the skill button to deal dendro damage to all selected enemies, and mark them with a seed of Skanda.
That is...
Enemies
It's like she's
marked
taking a
with seed of
picture,
Skanda
yep.
And in range of each other will form a connection.
Calm down.
When an enemy marked with a seed of Skanda triggers an elemental reaction or takes damage from dendro cores, Nahida unleashes Tri-Karma Purification, dealing dendro damage to them and all connected enemies based on Nahida's attack and elemental mastery.
Okay.
Tri-Karma Purification.
Ooh, her and Collei would be a nice
once
team.
percentage interval.
Ooh.
After unlocking the talent Awakening Elucidated, the crit rate and damage of Tri-Karma Purification will be increased based on the amount of Nahida's elemental mastery that exceeds a given value.
Okay.
Tri-Karma Purification's crit rate and damage can only be
That is
increased
fire.
in this manner up to a certain amount. Nahida is always watching, listening, learning about the world around her.
Alright, as she should.
Nahida's elemental skill allows her to interact with certain harvestable items when they are in range. In some scenarios, it may also have other uses.
Okay. She's adorable.
The Temple of Wisdom.
That's her elemental burst?
When Nahida unleashes her elemental burst, she materializes
Beautiful.
the Court of Dreams and brings forth the Shrine of Maya.
Oh
The
my.
shrine provides different effects depending on the elemental types of characters in the party, as follows.
Okay.
If the party contains a pyro character,
The whole thing? That's her joint?
Tri-Karma Purification will be increased when Nahida is within the Shrine of Maya's AoE.
Okay.
If the party contains an electro character, the interval between each Tri-Karma Purification is decreased when Nahida is within the Shrine of Maya's AoE.
That's cool.
If the party contains a Hydro character, the Shrine of Maya's duration will be extended. When the Shrine of Maya is created, if the party contains at least 2 characters...
That
of
is
the
fire.
aforementioned
That
elemental
whole
types,
entire thing,
the
bruh. It's
corresponding
crazy.
effects will receive a further boost. So long as the active party member remains within the shrine, the effects described
I mean,
above can be triggered even
it's
if
that
the
big.
healer is not
They're,
on
of
the
course, they're gonna stay in the shrine. You know how big that is?
Nahida freely shares her knowledge with anyone who asks, but how much of it they can comprehend depends on their own aptitude. After unlocking the talent Compassion Illuminated, when Nahida casts her elemental burst, the elemental mastery of the active character within the Shrine of Maya will be increased based on the elemental mastery of whichever party members is highest. Elemental mastery can only be increased up to a certain amount in this manner.
Beautiful.
The God of Wisdom excels both at posing questions and answering them.
The God of
Combat is no
Wisdom.
different. The enemy is the conundrum, and her strategy is the solution.
She's in my squad.
In battle,
Y'all can't tell me
Nahida
nothing.
first targets a group of
Don't care.
enemies with her elemental skill, using seeds of Skanda to connect them to each other. Next, she coordinates with her teammates to trigger elemental reactions, repeatedly unleashing
Come on, do that elemental burst, Nahida.
as her main mode of attack. She and her team branch out across the battlefield, taking out the weeds as they go.
Okay.
When energy is full, Nahida unleashes her elemental burst, creating the Shrine of Maya to increase all active characters' elemental mastery and provide additional effects depending on the elemental composition of her party. Faced with Nahida's increased dendro damage and the
It's like the
strength of team
mixes,
around her,
like the mixing
all
of the
who
like
enter
the
with wisdom
characters
seeking
is
purpose
crazy.
will soon be reunited with their home turf.
Give me a little insight. Y'all know y'all gotta give me
Humans
insight.
often place
I
gods
know
on
y'all
a
gotta give me
pedestal,
insight.
awestruck by their unfathomable power.
It's a little bit loud.
Very few ever come to the realization that gods are not the rulers of Teyvat, but merely another form of living being in this world. A god who lacks strength may have little to no advantage, even over mere mortals. Even I have no spiteful words to say about a god such as this. I will leave her be. Perhaps the god of Dendro will continue to propagate herself for as long as Irminsul continues to exist. As for the significance of Irminsul to the whole of Teyvat, I will leave that for those who are not under this world's control to discover for themselves.
So when he said about the god, like the gods that have no strength and stuff like that, was he like talking about Nahida specifically? Y'all know I was waiting on that, man. Nahida's in my squad, bro. I don't care what y'all say. She is in my squad. And that's all there is to it. All right. All right, man. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna stop this thing one more time. I know I said before I was gonna stop this one more time, but I'm gonna do it one more time. And we got 3 more to go. So let's go. All right, man. We got 3 more to go, and we're all done with the Collected Miscellany, man. This has been a sight to see, man. I really can't wait to play this game, bruh. Yeah, let's get on with it, man. Layla. Oh, Layla, she's from Layla, the one with the that goes underwater and stuff, right?
But one person's already managed to become famous for
I
it.
think.
Recently, the strange tales of the sleepwalking eccentric have been circulating in the
Sleepwalking
academia.
eccentric.
Rarely used telescopes quietly moving during the night. Entire theses finished between dusk and dawn, and a girl seen in the city one minute spotted all the way over at Caravan Reebot the next. The only one who can't muster the strength to investigate it is Layla herself. Chronic sleep deprivation has taken its toll on her energy levels.
Oh, no, I got the wrong one, I think. Yeah.
Let's go for a walk then.
Layla's research primarily
That's sad that she
focuses on
can't
theoretical
sleep.
astrology. After receiving her cryovision, she formed a star-crusted veil with ice and frost, providing a space for her companions to study, rest, and even fight undisturbed.
Peaceful.
Sometimes, while deep asleep,
Don't have to get your hands dirty.
a friend that Layla never knew she had will secretly come to her aid.
Whoa.
When Layla crafts character talent materials, she has a chance to receive double the product, boosting the party's adventure readiness.
Okay.
Layla's normal attack can combo up to 3 strikes, dealing physical damage to enemies. Using Using her charged attack, Layla consumes a certain amount of stamina and performs 2 swift slashes to her front, dealing physical damage. Casting Layla's elemental skill creates a Curtain of Slumber and also deals AoE cryo damage. The Curtain of Slumber absorbs damage based on Layla's max HP and absorbs cryo damage even more effectively. Layla also becomes affected by cryo for a short time when the Curtain of Slumber is created. At regular intervals while the Curtain of Slumber is active, a Night Star is generated, which adheres to the curtain. Additionally, 2 Night Stars are generated when a character protected by the curtain casts their elemental skill. Night Stars can only be generated in this manner once per set time period, and a maximum of 4 Night Stars may exist at one time. After 4 Night Stars have been accumulated, if there are enemies in range, the Night Stars convert to shooting stars that automatically home in on enemies, dealing cryo damage on hit. No new Night Stars can be generated until all shooting stars have fired. When the Curtain of Slumber expires or is destroyed, any Night Stars present disappear along with it. If they have already converted into shooting stars and started firing, they will remain until all of them have finished firing.
Not bad, not bad.
After unlocking the talent like Nascent Light, while the Curtain of Slumber is present, gaining a Night Star triggers the Deep Sleep effect. Deep Sleep increases the shield strength of the character under the curtain's protection. It can be stacked up to 4 times and is cleared when the Curtain of Slumber expires.
Alright.
Any disturbance.
What's her elemental burst though?
Quality sleep. The only solution is to get rid of them completely.
The elemental burst.
After unlocking the talent Sweet Slumber Undisturbed, the shooting stars fired by Layla's elemental skill deal increased damage based on Layla's max HP.
Okay.
Stars, shine for me.
Layla's elemental burst unleashes a soporific celestial dream sphere that continuously fires starlight slugs at enemies within range, dealing cryo damage. When a starlight slug hits an enemy, a Night Star is also generated on nearby.
Okay, knocked out.
Each Curtain of Slumber can gain only 1 Night Star in this manner.
Man, dizzy.
Time period.
And you can just go, okay, that's actually good. I like that.
All too keenly, and naturally wouldn't wish it on any of her companions. In battle, Layla uses her elemental skill to create a protective Curtain of Slumber for her teammates, and starts accumulating Night Stars. A full quota of Night Stars will convert into shooting stars that target nearby enemies and deal cryo damage, supporting the battle effort. When energy is full, Layla unleashes her elemental burst to create a celestial dream sphere, which continuously fires starlight slugs at enemies in range to deal cryo damage, while also increasing the production of Night Stars, helping her teammates to comfortably slide their way to victory.
Okay. Now tell me why Layla can't sleep.
People have 2 sides to their personality, but it's not often that the contrast between them is as stark as Layla's. She spends her waking hours crushed by stress over her school. Yet when sleepwalking, her mind is sharp and lucid. She casts aside her unproductive feelings of self-doubt and gets much accomplished. But perhaps she should count her blessings. Finding a goal in life is difficult enough as it is. But having any chance to pursue it undisturbed.
He ain't saying nothing but facts.
Enjoy life while things are still uncomplicated.
Yes.
Do the things you want to do. Because once you reach a certain age, things can never go back to being as simple as they once were.
If this ain't speaking about real life right here, right now, bruh, I don't know what, bruh. But that was facts what he was just saying, bruh. That right there was facts of what he was saying. That might be my favorite one that he was saying, that he's saying so far. Just because it's related to like real life situations. I like that a lot. We have 2 more to go. I really want to start a new, whatchamacallit though. 12 minutes. What time is it? Oh, what time is it? Okay. I gotta get going soon. All right. Let's go.
There once was a palace.
What? Oh.
And in that palace was a puppet. Sound asleep.
Oh, that's the guy. The puppet guy that say, oh, I have no heart. I have no heart. Hold on.
You know, I could just pretend that I don't remember what happened after that.
No, don't.
Make up some boring story.
I need to know. I need to know.
Boring clearly isn't my style, nor is it the Wanderer's way of doing things. You could say his story is simple and straightforward, or
is it?
endlessly complex and
yeah, it is.
Right. It all depends on the storyteller.
Are you sure it has to be me? Fine. Let's get this over with.
Damn.
If you happen to run into this Wanderer, don't let his menacing expression make you nervous. He's really not all that hard to get along with. You just need to keep your distance.
Wait, is it that same guy? Because he did mention puppet. I don't know.
Don't provoke him.
I think it is him,
Wait to
though.
kick up a storm.
I remember.
Simple, isn't it?
I remember his name.
He doesn't
Wanderer.
like to talk about it much, but the Wanderer has quite a lot of experience in forging weapons. So when the Wanderer ascends bows and catalysts, it doesn't cost him as much mora. The Wanderer's normal attack can combo up to 3 wind blades, dealing animo damage. His charged attack consumes some stamina and creates a high-pressure wind blast in front of him after a short casting time, dealing AoE animo damage.
Alright.
The Wanderer's elemental skill harnesses the power of the air all around as he casts off the shackles of gravity, dealing AoE animo damage and rising into the air as he enters the wind-favored state. In this state, the Wanderer is unable to use plunging attacks, and his normal and charged attacks are converted to Kugo Fushodan and Kugo Tofukai, which deal increased damage.
Okay, yep, it increases.
AoE. Using Kugo Tofukai will not consume stamina. The Wanderer
That's good.
hovers in midair while in this state, continuously consuming Kugo Ryoku points to remain airborne. When the sprint button is pressed, instead of sprinting,
Okay, I was about to ask, like, does it like consume like it's like a timer, or like does it like consume like stamina and stuff like that?
While consuming points at a faster rate. Pressing jump raises the Wanderer higher into
But
the air.
you see like the bar going down.
Points, and holding jump does so continuously. The wind-favored state ends when all Kugo-ryoku points are used up. The wind-favored state allows the Wanderer to do battle from mid-air, as well as explore difficult terrain more easily. Casting his elemental skill again while airborne brings the wind-favored state to an end. After unlocking the talent Jade-Claimed Flower, if the Wanderer's elemental skill makes contact with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro when cast, the wind-favored state provides different buffs depending on the element. Hydro increases the Wanderer's Kugo-ryoku point cap. Pyro increases the Wanderer's own attack. Cryo increases his crit rate. And Electro causes him to regain some elemental energy when Kugo Fushodan and Kugo Tofukai deal damage to enemies. A limited quantity of energy can be regained per
Again, I'm sorry if I'm quiet.
and a maximum of
I'm just so like,
can be gained
I'll be
per
forgetting
second
sometimes
at a
I'm
time.
recording, honestly. If I'm so like
The
into
force
it.
of wind cannot always be seen, but it can certainly be felt. After unlocking the talent Gales of a Reverie, when Kugo Fushodan or Kugo Tofukai hits an enemy, the Wanderer has a chance to gain
I like the fact that he's in the
descent
air
effect.
with it too.
The next time the Wanderer uses his alternate sprint to fly at speed, the descent effect is consumed instead of Kugo-ryoku points, and several wind arrows are fired, each dealing animo damage. If a Kugo Fushodan or Kugo Tofukai does not trigger the descent effect, the chance of triggering the effect next time is increased.
Know your place.
Oh my! Whoa!
Casting the Wanderer's elemental
Know your
grasp
place.
the surrounding air to form an animal planet that blasts all sources of frustration away.
That was,
Giving multiple
he just
bouts of
wiped out that
animal
enemy just
damage.
now. That was
Casting
crazy,
his elemental
yo.
burst while in the wind-favored state brings this state to an end. Though Wanderer is his name, aimlessness is not his game, and he does not hesitate to take decisive action in pursuit of his goals. The Wanderer
Wanderer is pretty
elemental
fire.
skill is his preferred means of doing battle. Once in the wind-tempered state, he attacks
The element.
in the air using his Kuroku Shodan and Kuko Tofukai to deal increased animal damage with a wider AoE. By coordinating with his teammates, he can benefit from a range of enhancements, which make him even more powerful in battle. When energy is full, the Wanderer unleashes his elemental burst, dealing several rounds of AoE animal damage in one fell swoop, devastating all obstacles that stand in his way.
I like
The
him.
world of Tibet has its own rules.
Fire,
They
bro.
aren't perfect, though, and in some cases they are as delicate and fragile as the
Human heart.
That's why I've been tasked with the job I have now, a job which gives me certain special privileges. I'm someone who likes having the freedom to live their own life.
They
I
playing
find this job.
cards?
It gives me the chance to see this world and everything that lives in it from a lot of different perspectives. People can find ways to forget, but they can't undo what they've done, and there's no escaping the past. The Wanderer learned this the hard way.
What do you mean by that?
His future, which way will the wind blow?
What do you mean? Wait, what does she mean by that?
A lot of people crave the power to predict the future, but I doubt the Wanderer cares for that. With a past like his, he knows the only way is forward.
What is his
wherever
past
they go.
specifically?
For better
I know like
or
he's
for
been through
worse.
some stuff, but yeah, I'm wondering about you, Wanderer. What's going on? What happened? Well, we reached to the final video of Collected Miscellany, man. Okay. Let's go to the final one, man. This has been fun. If y'all have any more Genshin Impact videos y'all want me to react to, y'all can let me know, and I will do that. I will react to it for y'all. All right? So, let's go.
In the academia's early years, researching ancient mechanisms meant deciphering numerous documents. So even though Faruzan is a Haravatat scholar, her mastery of runes led her to become one of the pioneer scholars in the field of ancient mechanics. But as the academic world progressed over the course of a
She was on the
century,
last one on the,
Faruzan's dedication to
was
this
it
field was buried beneath the sands of
trailers?
time, just like her unusual fate.
She was like the last video there.
I'll hang out with you youngsters.
Youngsters. I forgot how old she
Although
was.
may look young, Faruzan is an experienced Haravatat
She's probably like
scholar
500
and
years old
mentor
then.
with a robust research background. Her control over the power of Animo grants many new potential uses to her ancient trinkets.
Okay.
Researching mechanisms and solving puzzles is a hands-on process, and one which has taken Faruzan all across Sumeru. Faruzan gains increased rewards when dispatched on a 20-hour expedition within
5,000.
Sumeru. Faruzan's normal attack can combo up to 4
Bow and arrow,
consecutive
okay.
shots, dealing physical damage. With a charged attack, Faruzan executes a more precise aimed shot that deals increased damage. While aiming, mighty winds accumulate on the arrowhead, and a fully charged arrow will deal animo damage. Casting Faruzan's elemental skill deploys a polyhedron device, dealing AoE animo damage and causing her to enter the Manifest Gale state. In this state, Faruzan's next fully charged shot will consume the Manifest Gale and turn into a hurricane arrow. This arrow deals animo damage based on the damage of her fully charged normal attack, Parthian Shot. The hurricane arrow will apply a pressurized collapse effect to the enemy or character hit. This effect will be removed after a short delay, creating a vortex that deals AoE animo damage and pulls in nearby objects and enemies. If the arrow does not hit any enemy or character, it will create a pressurized collapse effect at its point of impact. The vortex damage is considered elemental skill damage.
Okay.
Truth repeats its course.
Oh, that's her elemental burst?
Unleashing her elemental
Do that
burst,
again?
Faruzan deploys a dazzling polyhedron that releases a whirlwind pulse
Okay, and it
deals
travels.
AoE animo damage. While the dazzling
Not bad, not
polyhedron
bad.
persists, it will continuously move along a triangular path, Whenever
Oh,
it reaches a corner
okay,
of that
okay.
triangular path, it unleashes a whirlwind pulse.
Because he had like that little triangle
Whirlwind
thingy going
pulse
on.
will
Okay,
apply
I get it.
prayerful wind's benefit to all nearby party members, granting them an animo damage bonus. When the pulse hits an enemy, it will apply perfidious wind's veil to them, decreasing their animo resistance. After unlocking the talent Impetuous Flow, when Faruzan is in the Manifest Gale state created by her elemental skill, the charging time of her aimed shot is decreased, and she can apply the Perfidious Wind's Veil effect to enemies hit by the vortex created by pressurized collapse. As a veteran of academia, Faruzan never hesitates to impart her wisdom to the future generations. After unlocking the talent Lost Wisdom of the Seven Caverns, when characters affected by Prayerful Wind's benefit deal animo damage to enemies with a normal, charged, or plunging attack, or an elemental skill or burst, they gain the Hurricane Guard effect, increasing the damage dealt by a certain percentage of Faruzan's base attack.
Okay.
Hurricane Guard can be triggered only once within a set duration. The effect is cleared after animo damage is dealt. Faruzan is unfazed by the fact that her field of research
Faruzan
is
not that bad.
considered
She's not
outdated.
that bad.
On the contrary, it has inspired new grit and determination. Faruzan starts battle by casting her elemental skill and quickly firing a hurricane arrow to deal animo damage to the enemy. The arrow's pressurized collapse effect then pulls in nearby enemies, providing support to her teammates. When energy is full, Faruzan unleashes her elemental burst.
I
to
can't,
deploy
man.
dazzling
Y'all
damage.
told me that I gotta actually play this
Combines
game in like
moves of
10
the
days so I can
creating
get him.
whirlwind pulses and decreasing
Well, no, yeah, he's gonna be
enemy's
in.
animo
I'm
resistance,
guessing
which
I'm gonna be able to get him in like
effectively
10
increases
days.
the team's animo damage. Make the
Damn.
most of Faruzan's carefully researched dazzling Collei, and the rest of the battle will be a breeze.
Okay.
Time is a relative concept and is perceived differently by different people. 100 years is the longest life most people could imagine. Small wonder that they are fascinated by the idea of someone disappearing for this long, only to return looking not a day older than when they left. To
Okay.
Faruzan,
Damn.
those 100 years were physically exhausting.
Those
and
100
mentally
years. I knew it. She
taxing.
probably gotta be like
Yet she
500
balks
plus.
at the idea of seeking sympathy or being the topic of other people's conversations. Only convincing the academia's new enrollees to address her as madam gives her experience some meaning.
When they're
If you
not
ask
in that
me,
age, are they like
age is
immortal
much of a
then? If that's the
qualification.
case, like, are they
After
immortal?
all, time never really stops flowing. And although ancient wisdom should be respected, how long would it really take to erase it all?
Faruzan. Okay, we are finally at the end, man. Right? Hold up. Hold up. Are we at the end? Yes, we are. We are finally at the end, man. That will be it for Collected Miscellany, man. Thank y'all for joining the journey and supporting the channel, man. If y'all have any Genshin Impact videos y'all want me to react to, please let me know and I will react to it. People wanted me actually to react to Honkai Impact 3. I don't know if they have a 1 or 2, but they wanted me to react to Honkai Impact. So yeah, I'll do so. Y'all let me know, you know, and yeah, man, it's gonna be me signing out, man. I gotta go. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Road to 5K. And if y'all want to request any reactions for me to do, any reactions, join the Discord. Everything will be in the description box down below. Without further ado, I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace out.